think on IT that's an everyday procedure, isn't it? Lumbar puncture done, but actually as a parent it's not an everyday procedure, and I don't think anyone quite understood that. So my name's Muriam. I'm a mum of one to Hatham. So he's 30 months. He was born last year in May. Hatham was born at 41 weeks. We had a planned home birth, so he was born at home, which was amazing. We ended up transferring to hospital because I needed some medical treatment, and as we were going into hospital, Hatham started going a little bit blue and ended up on ITU for 4 days, which was quite a shock. It was an unexpected ITU admission. Obviously the staff were amazing, but actually I don't think they realise how scary that is to go through. And I think something my husband found very difficult was he's not in healthcare, I am in healthcare. And like I remember a couple of times he goes to me, he goes, I just feel really stupid, like I don't know what's going on. And like he was Googling things like, what's a lumbar puncture, what does this mean, wasn't he, bless him. And he felt really like out of depth, he did, and he's a very put together person. So I think kind of people realising actually it's very new to some people. You might say lumbar puncture every day, what does that mean to someone who doesn't know what that is? Especially someone who's not a healthcare professional. I feel like I still hold it together a bit because I'm used to this kind of stuff. But for him, he was like he said it to both of us, didn't he? He was like, I just feel really out of depth, and he just felt like he didn't know what was going on. So I think just being aware of actually just being a bit more sensitive, I'd probably say, or a bit more emotionally aware. I know they try, but yeah. We were given like a handout, and we had, like, the doctor did discuss with us, and then actually we spoke to another doctor who actually did the procedure, and he was really nice. And my husband kind of saw him walking down the corridor, which was nice because he saw him out of ITU, so there's like a faith room, and he met him there and he spoke to him, which was quite nice. And I think my husband found...
Go ahead. Talk to me, the faith room, what do you mean by that? What were they doing?
So I think they'd just gone to pray. So Muslim people, we pray 5 times a day, so I think my husband had popped down to his daily prayers, and he met the doctor there, and actually he only felt reassured about us doing the lumbar puncture after he spoke to him downstairs. I think I can't remember his name, he was a really nice man, but he told my husband his name, not as doctor, no, he said what his real name was, and actually I think my husband felt really reassured after speaking to him, and I think they prayed together because you just stand and you pray together, and I think someone felt a bit better afterwards.
Think about one time that you, like that healthcare professional, you met that doctor.
Yeah.
What was it that he did, or what was it that the people that cared for you, when they did it right, what was it that they did that made you both feel safe about your baby's care?
I think just being kind makes a difference, and I think they were supportive of our decisions. So we had a bit of a battle breastfeeding Hatham whilst we were on ITU, and I said to the consultant, I'm not leaving until I breastfed my baby, do you remember? Yeah. And then later I was like, do I have to give him formula? There's nothing wrong with formula feeding, but it's not something I wanted to do. I really wanted to breastfeed him. So yeah, I think the couple of people that stood out to me, there's one lady who I remember because she had like a fringe and eyelashes, but I remember her saying, oh yeah, I breastfed my baby and you can do it, and like he'll get there. But I remember them quite clearly because they were so supportive of what I wanted to do, and they were aware that I wanted to breastfeed, and they tried to support my choices, or they were aware someone wanted to do little things. Hatham obviously got rushed off to ITU. Someone very much, Faiza was there with us, but he wanted to be with both of us, but he couldn't, so they kind of sorted me. He was there with Hatham, then with me for a little while, then he went off. So he was with Hatham the whole time. I think at the start he was with my baby more than I was, because I couldn't walk to the ITU unit, and he used to wheel me there, or I was sitting and pumping so I could breastfeed him. So yeah, but I would say emotionally, I think because I've been on ITU before, from a work point of view, I knew what it looked like. I knew what the beeping meant. I think he definitely found that a bit harder, because actually it's very daunting and all you hear is beeps everywhere. So I think he definitely found that side of stuff a bit hard. They do make it as comfortable as they can, and actually one thing I would say was really good was all the staff always introduce themselves, like, hi, this is my name, this is who I am. There's a couple of them there whose names I think I remember, but they always said hi, and we knew who was seeing Hatham, which I think made a real big difference to him, because someone would come back and be like, oh, this lady's with him. And there's one lady, I can't remember her name now, but she was amazing, but someone really liked her. And he was like, oh yeah, she let me hold Hatham today, and she let me do the nappy change. I think she was definitely a bit more confident, or she'd been on IT for a lot longer, and that really helped, because someone was like, oh, I did a nappy change today, I did this, or like when he had a feed, like he was putting milk inside, and he was like, oh yeah, they showed me how to do this. Like, I wasn't paying attention to that side of stuff, but they got him involved, which was really nice for him. But I think he found it very daunting. So I think I could have been there if I wanted to, because they were happy for us to be there, and actually they were as supportive as they could be, I think, in that situation. But I think because we were in a horrible situation, it just felt like, what's going on? But I'd say from like the staff, they were very much like, this is what's happening. They did explain things. So yeah, the reason my husband was there and not me was because I couldn't cope with I thought it would have been emotionally too much. Actually, he found it quite difficult, he did. And I did say to him, do you want to watch it? And he was like, yeah, I'm watching it. So I was like, you do what's right for you, I'll do what's right for me. And then we kind of reconvened together afterwards. If Salman was not there, he would have been a very unhappy bunny, and he would have also told them, you're not doing it unless I'm there. He's very much like, that's my child, I'm going to be there and I'm going to watch. And I was just a bit like, it's a bit intense, but he was like, no, I'm going to watch. But again, it was emotionally quite intense. I used to hate going on to ITU and hearing like Haytham cry and think I couldn't soothe him, and I can imagine he probably cried quite a bit then. So I'm glad I was not there. I think maybe in hindsight, would I have been there? Maybe, I don't know. I think if I was feeling physically a little bit better, and like I could walk and move and bits, I would have been there. But I'm glad I wasn't there. I was given the choice, but I was very much like, you're taking this emotional burden, not me.